The other day I read a quote from you guys from February of '06.
Okay.
And it said that in 2006 the cancer bats are going to conquer the world. Now, how do you feel about that prophecy now in 2007?
We haven't conquered the world. We've done a lot of touring since 2006, 2007. I guess it started in 2006. And we haven't stopped touring.
I guess we've kind of conquered the places that most bands tour. We haven't been to like
China.
Egypt or China or
Well, then you've done nothing if you haven't gone to Egypt.
Yeah, we've done North America pretty intensely. We've done Europe, a lot of UK. Still haven't done Japan. Still haven't done Australia, which is basically like we're cop-outs.
Well, what would be your goal? Japan and Australia, or?
Whole world. I was actually talking to our booking agent, no bullshit, about trying to play Antarctica, and if that was something that could possibly happen, and he was like, no, don't even think about it. And I was like, do you think there's a bar in Antarctica? If there's a bar, there's people who drink, and if there's people who drink, then they fucking like to party, so we could do this. And he was just like, you're an idiot. No.
Well, I think the closest you could probably get is like Iceland Airwaves Festival. That you could aim for that.
Definitely want to go to Iceland.
That's not a cop out on your Antarctica dreams to go to Iceland.
Our boys in Comeback Kid played in Iceland. They said it was awesome, so definitely want to go there. And apparently the most gorgeous people in the world live there, so I think we'll fit in.
You guys have been touring with so many big bands. How do you get all these gigs with Billy Talent, Alexis on Fire? Are you guys just really likable?
Yeah, I would say it boils down.
HJs. Hey, keep it clean for the kids.
I would say it boils down to bros, though. It's like both of those bands, like Alexis on Fire, have been behind our band since the very beginning. Like when we had a demo, they've been stoked on us, and then wanted to bring us out on tour. And then we met Billy Talent through Alexis on Fire. Alexis was like, yo, these guys rule, you should take them out. And then Billy Talent was like, hey, would you guys want to tour the US with us? And we were like, yes, that's going to be awesome.
Think about that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're amazing. Like all, good Southern Ontario vibes, I think is what it boils down to. Everyone just being like Golden Horseshoe bros.
How did those go for you? How did the tours go over? Did you gain a lot of new fans?
Yeah.
Sell a ton of merch?
All of the above? Can we say that?
Excellent.
Billy Talent tour was definitely like lots of new fans, because it was like that whole kind of like kids that aren't into hardcore or aren't into, I guess, like screamo, like Alexis on Fire would be like in those scenes. They were just like these young, pretty much fun-loving kids that were like, they go to Warped Tour every summer, you know what I mean? And that's how they found out about Billy Talent. So they were like, okay, cool. Saw them at the Warped Tour. They're playing like a bar show. We're gonna go and we're gonna party. And then we'd hang out and just like meet these kids, and they're like, wow, I can't believe you guys just sit at your van and like talk to dudes, And
we didn't because the States is like a whole new area for us.
Oh yeah.
For a lot of so we wouldn't know anyone, and all the shows would be sold out. So kids would be like, "Oh, I'm so bummed." Like, come on with us. You're on the guest list tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And, yeah.
Oh, nice.
We got like.
We drove 6 hours and couldn't get in. We're like, cool, man. We drove 12 to get here. Jump on our list. Like, I don't care. Maybe in hindsight we shouldn't say this because it's bad industry style to give away.
Oh no, that's good karma. Good. Good fan props, and then you probably have some fans for life now.
Yeah, well, that was the thing, is that we had like just tons of kids that whole tour being like, never heard of your band, and now you guys totally like blew us away. So we sold tons of CDs, and so, which is cool, because this day and age, like downloading all that stuff, I think the fact that like selling 20 CDs in a night is like really flattering. Do you know what I mean? Because most kids could just easily like go buy one, rip it for every kid in their high school, which is still cool. Actually, if every kid in their high school was listening to Cancer Bats, we would win. So either way.
Win-win situation.
You don't make money off records anyways in the long run.
Well, yeah. Is that how you feel? You don't mind downloading? Don't care?
Definitely do not mind downloading. On our last tour, our last little run through the States, we ran out of CDs. And or even on that Billy Talent tour, we ran out of CDs and we couldn't get more from our record label. And kids would be like, do you have CDs? And I'm like, yeah, they're on SoulSeek. Go for it. Like, I do not give a fuck. Like, I would way rather, or even like sell like give a CD to a kid and like make a deal. Like, he only has $5. I'll be like, here's the deal. I'm gonna give you this CD for $5, but you have to either burn copies for all your friends or put it on all your friends' iPods, because that's gonna help our band. You know what I mean? Not like getting $10.
This is going long, but I have one last question.
Okay.
You're always like trying to force not force it, but you're always giving shout outs to Circle Pits, like in your blogs and on your website. You're like, hey, if you're coming to the show, Google Circle Pits and I'll see you there. Like, can you give a quick little circle pit for the layman.
You want me to circle pit right now? It's kind of like this. And then you get the guys into it, and then you're all going in a circle. Oh, there it is, there it is. And then someone gets caught up in it, and you're like, yeah, let's go. See?
And it's fun.
And then this happens. Oh, man.
Fun.
Oh,
Cancer
crap.
bats, it really does boil down to it. Cancer bats equals fun.
Yeah.
That's what we like. That's what we aim for.
That's why we're in this band.
That's good.
That and, you know, chicks and drugs.
Cool. Well, Cancer Bats
Mike's
playing a
the
show.
Chicks and-
Atomique Productions. Cancer Bats tonight at Sugar. And then I'm sure you guys come through town quite a bit. We'll see you again.
Tonight's going to be
we'll be
hella.
back.
We'll be back in the wintertime.
Radness.